if you're just joining us, this is the come up. We'll be talking to upcoming artists right now. We're joined by Los Angeles-based band The River Y. These guys just came in short notice. We got them to come into our show today, just yesterday. So thanks for coming in, guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So let's start off. What's your name and what instruments do you guys play on The River Y?
I'm Sam. I'm the lead singer and the drummer and the guitarist of The River Y.
Cool.
I'm Danny. I play guitar. I also play little keys and I do some harmonies.
And I'm Chris. I play the bass, sometimes guitar. I also do a little harmonies too.
Awesome.
Bass.
Slapping the bass.
Slapping
Yeah,
the bass.
there you go. So, why'd you guys come up with The River Y? Like, what's the basis for that name?
For the name? Yeah. We were a band called Saturn Grenades, as in grenades from the planet Saturn.
Oh, okay.
And we weren't too much a fan of that name after a while. And then so we were looking for something that was just more mature, I think, and a little bit more in vibe with the bands that we like. So after an exhaustive, how about this,
Mm-hmm.
and they all sucked, I was like, how about the river? This is literally how it happened. I thought of the River Kwai, because I like that movie, The Bridge on the River Kwai.
Yeah.
But maybe that's too literal, like the sound of it, then went to River Kwai, maybe like KWHY, but that doesn't make a lick of sense. So I said, and that's stupid too. Then River Y, then River Y with a letter. That was the best.
All right, so what type of music do you guys label yourself as?
I'd say we are alternative progressive music, and the pretentious answer to what our what our band name is that the Y is that we're the river between progressive and alternative music. You see, that just blow your mind.
Yeah. I got it.
Mission
I got
accomplished. All right.
it. So you guys are all Los Angeles natives, or how you guys meet, or how the band come to be?
I've been neighbors with Chris all my life.
Okay.
So maybe I've known him for about 10 years.
We've been friends for a long time. We live in the same neighborhood. I mean, playing basketball since we were kids.
Yeah,
And,
I was always better than you.
Okay. All right.
And Sam, I met him through an ad on Craigslist that I placed. And that's basically how we got together. It was-
I'm from Seattle, though. I'm not from LA.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you guys write all your own music?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So tell us a little something about the writing process. Like, where do you get inspiration for the lyrics and all that?
We write the songs probably in a little bit different way than typical bands. It's basically like one of the three of us will have an idea for basically a complete song or a full riff or whatever, and then he will bring that in, and then we'll basically just build upon it. I guess maybe that is how a lot of bands do it, but I think it's not so much we all sit in a room and like build a riff together, and then I write the lyrics, and they'll either come from a specific person I'm thinking about or a specific situation I feel or nothing.
Some
often
of
just
the
nothing.
songs we write are pretty spontaneous. So like the song we're going to play today was our first song. And it was just kind of like, it was built upon a huge jam session that we had with our first band practice.
So what are like your main influences for the band as a whole?
We love Incubus as a band. Thrice too. The previous band was talking about them. I'm a big fan of Muse, big fan of the Smashing Pumpkins. Going back further, I like Cream a lot. Was probably my biggest instrumental influence.
You guys get any comparisons at all? Like any weird comparisons you guys just don't see?
Weird.
Yeah.
Not about weird comparisons.
Yeah, not weird. I think some of the ones that I've heard are like Incubus. Incubus, I think, is a pretty good representation. None of them have been too out of the ordinary, though. Like,
Yeah.
that'll make sense.
Except for that one person who said it was just a spot-on Carrie Underwood. That kind of
I have
bothered me.
You should
Sorry.
call that person out right now. Right. What about rehearsals? Like, how do you guys just get in a garage and just
That's
play?
exactly what we do.
That's exactly right. Yeah, it is a garage.
I have to answer that.
It's a wonderful sounding garage. We will say now.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically just that. We bring in the songs and either go over the set list for what we're about to any show we're about to play, or if we're not near a show, then it's just play new songs.
It's pretty cool.
And now, Sam, I understand you're a singer/drummer for the band. How'd
That's
that
right.
work out?
Well, I answered the ad to Danny's Craigslist ad as a drummer, just to be the drummer, because that's what I did my whole life. I played the drums for probably about 12 years, and never really sang before, except sort of just making fun of other bands that I liked. But and then when nobody really decided to sing. Basically, from that epic jam session Danny talked about, we basically wrote a couple really good instrumental songs, but no lyrics. And then I sort of went home and figured it out. Maybe I could try it. And then I just forced myself to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really have no other explanation.
What's easier, singing or drumming?
Singing. Singing's a lot easier. Because singing, you're only using your head, you know? Like, drumming is the only... What I like about drums is it's the only instrument that all four limbs are working independently.
Mm-hmm.
But drumming and singing is the hardest of those three.
Okay. So it takes a lot of skill to do that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I agree.
Chris and Danny, you seem to switch between guitar and bass on some songs. Why is that?
The switch primarily happens because, well, Danny usually...
All right. We're going to go to a quick break right now, so we'll get back to the River White. Oh, are we going to play a song? Okay, we're going to play a song, guys, so you guys can play this.
Cool. We're going to play Mistake Nothing, that song we were talking about. This is an acoustic version of it with Chris and Danny both on acoustic guitar.
Okay, go.
Souls are waiting for release. Time is passing, they are seen. Gray skies cannot prevail. But the struggle will survive. They won't mistake our lives. Even faces are blending tight, assuring it will be alright. Deception cannot prevail. No, no, no. Endeavor to just fight on. Then show us where we belong. Yeah, the rights of the few ignored. I'm so about to skate and hurt. Self-interest cannot prevail. Oh no, no. But the struggle will survive. They won't mistake our lives. No, 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 no.
Alright, thank you for guys for playing. What song was that?
Mistake Nothing. You can find that one at our website.
Okay. Now what's the website?
The website is theriverY.bandcamp.com. That's the River Y with the letter Y.
Do you guys have like a Twitter that people can follow you? Or
You can follow me on Twitter. I have all the band updates. Sam Kirsch, Kirsch. Yeah.
What about
Give us more
Facebook?
tweet followers. That'd be great. And we're definitely on Facebook and
Alright.
YouTube at the River Y Music.
Alright, that's pretty cool. That was pretty good, you guys. One question: if you guys were to tour with one band, who would you choose and why?
Ooh, that's a great question. All three of us answer. I would say Muse because they have the most. I would enjoy just going to see their show the most, and because they have a lot of fans and they probably see us too. Be great. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Danny and I would say
Yeah, we're
Thrice.
gonna agree on the same thing. Right.
So, yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
Sam.
Alright. Where do you
If
guys
Thrice
see,
asks, I'll say yes.
what about in 5 years from now? Where do you guys see yourself?
Top of the world.
Nice. Good answer.
It'd be great to be on a label in a few years. It'd be great to have an official release of an EP or an album. It'd be great.
So you guys got any hobbies outside of the band?
I think we're all pretty avid video gamers, which is good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, E3's today, right?
Oh, yeah.
It is.
Yeah. I'm missing that right now.
Dude, you're getting your mind blown by the
Yeah.
greatest band in the history of
Yeah,
music.
So what's next for you guys?
More shows. Probably playing at the Viper Room in a couple months. We have a promoter that hooks us up there often.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what do you guys prefer, like bigger venues or like more intimate crowds?
Love intimate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like any favorite places to play or anything like
There's no double meaning to that.
that? Sure is not. So like any favorite venues to play?
My favorite venue is the Whiskey. Whiskey
Cool.
has really great sound.
So far, I mean, one of my favorite places to play is Skinny's Lounge in North Hollywood. It's nice and small,
Yeah, I've been
really,
there.
really close. Yeah, like that
Cool.
place.
Do you guys have any future shows coming up, or?
We don't have any shows scheduled at the moment. I think we just released our newest demo, which are on the websites that we just said. 5 new songs. And I guess next we'll start scheduling shows and start playing them. But yeah,
Cool. So where can people download music?
you can download the songs at theriverY.bandcamp.com. That's where you can download the high quality HD files if you want to have it be so soothing and so warm inside
All you
your
audio files out there.
all you audio files. And if you want the crappy easy one to to embed and send to your friends,
Yeah.
that will be YouTube.
Got a YouTube and everything?
Yeah,
Check
the
it out.
River Y Music. That's our username.
Cool. So what's the worst experience so far you guys have had during a show?
Definitely. All right, you guys don't have an answer. The worst thing. I wrote this song. I wrote 2 songs actually for this girl, and she was coming in town from the East Coast for a weekend, and we got to play one show. Barely got it, squeezed it in, got the time, and we get halfway through our set. We have a lot of guitars. We have 3 guitars. The piano needed to get set up. The drums. I asked the guy beforehand. All 3 of us have mics. It was like, listen, we have a lot to set up. Is this going to count against our set time? He says no. And I was like, good. So we get halfway through our set, and he goes, okay, that was River Y. Thanks, guys. You're done. So I did not get to play the 2 songs that I wrote for this girl. So she went home. I'm not with her now. So, so he may have screwed me out of the greatest love of my life.
Yeah,
That is the worst thing that's ever happened.
that is not good, man. So what has been the biggest challenge for the band? Anything?
I guess just getting listeners to check out the music. It's because there's so many bands. I think in the digital age that we live in, there's so many people can play music and so many people can share it. How do you distinguish yourself? I think we're still struggling with that. But definitely, man, just getting people to listen. So hopefully, all you listeners to Lancer Radio will go check out theriverY.com.
So there you go. So about your new 5-song album.
Yeah.
What do you expect listeners to? What do listeners expect from that? Like what kind of sound?
Variety. We made they're 5 songs. They're 5 different songs. I think we really take the progressive alternative thing seriously. Not all of our songs sound the same. In fact, I would say all of them sound different. So you're going to get a lot of high quality instrumentation, good vocals, good harmonies, and just catchy, riffy songs.
Okay, cool. So how much different is the River Y since you guys started?
Since we started, a lot different. I mean, our songs originally were like, just 2 or 3 chord alternative songs that were just really easy to pick up and play, but now they're much more involved and layered. It's good stuff.
So one last question: do you guys like the change?
Definitely. We love our change. We love the River Y. We're happy to be playing music for you guys. Thanks very much.
Thanks for coming in. We'll be back on the come up with beatboxer Brandon Martinez after this. So stick with us on Lancer Radio. Lancer Radio, Pasadena Campus Sounds.